What's up, everybody? This is Mark3520 here on the TheSylphWind channel, here for session number 11. Yeah, big 1-1 here for the Rebuilding Denerim session. Alright, so, hopefully everyone had a happy Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. And also, Evan, the email that you sent, I love the Star Trek costume. I really like that.
Aww.
Thanks.
Alright, so let's get started with this week's... Yeah, with her Avar Warrior.
Yes!
Alright, so let's get started with this week's warm-up question. Now, this warm-up question was actually inspired by, from one of my one-shot campaigns that I was in. I think, Petra, you may know what I'm talking about.
Ooh. Twitterlight?
One of the... Yes, Twitterlight. So, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Matthew Lang and also
You're
the other
awesome.
player, Eric. Yeah. Also Eric, Super Spells, and Rachel, aka Witchwater.
Oh!
Hello. She was there too. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. So anyway, Rachel asked this question during the one shot. And she said, we're gonna get a little creative here. So what is like if we were outside a battle and you're just taking like during your off time, what would be your character's typical morning routine?
Wake up, brush out hair, braid it. If there's time, go do some sword practice.
Okay,
If weather's bad, sharpen her sword.
Okay, so it's just basically just prepping herself up, you know, just trying to do her makeup and her hair and everything.
Well, she only does war paint, and she hasn't cracked that out yet. Just me.
Ah, okay. Alright, good to know. Alright, who else would like to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Alright,
Kendra,
Joseph?
you would get up, do her morning. You would do her morning training session, practicing with her sword and shield for about for a bit. Then she'd probably get some breakfast, and then she'd go over her gear and make sure everything is in order. Just preparing for the day overall.
Alright, again...
So, have we been cross-training then?
Yeah, so just like prepping, training, and all that other stuff. Okay. Alright, who would like to go next?
I think Lyra would like... Oh, you want to go?
Nope, go ahead.
I think Lyra would wake up and then decide to sleep for 5 more minutes, get up 10 minutes later,
Okay.
get her hair done, and then eat, and there's not much time for anything else.
Okay. So just sleeping in, basically.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what about Gerard, Evan? Since you're last.
So yeah, so Gerard, in Gerard's case, I think he would get up and get breakfast and stuff, and then he views the business importantly, and he likes being involved in it. So I think his next step would be take care of any business activities that need attention. For example, like checking inventory or whatever.
Okay. So just basic business stuff. That's all.
Right. If he's out,
Okay.
if he's out with a caravan, I could imagine maybe warming up with some bow and arrow practice at some point or something like that. But I also think that in general the business first.
Okay, so just archery practice on the side, but mainly business.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I'll also give you an opportunity to find out like one of the NPC's morning routines. So which one do you want to go for?
Ooh, that's a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, pick carefully because I'm only choosing one.
Sildar.
Yeah, I was thinking Sildar too.
Yeah, me too.
Sildar? Well, that is interesting. So, Sildar's typical morning routine consists of a lot of push-ups and sit-ups. Nah, just kidding.
Wow.
uh, well, his morning routine is just basically just doing a lot of hunting, trying to find like a lot of food when he wakes up because of his animal instincts, as it were, to help with his pack. But since he is outside of his pack, he'll still do the same thing, but he just tries to find foods that are safe for humans, elves, and half elves, since that's a majority of the group. um, and yeah, that's basically his morning routine. It's just hunting. So that's basically that. All right, so let's recap of what happened. So basically, a lot of stuff happened. One of them including, I believe, a drinking contest. I'm a little hazy, he says jokingly. And someone has told the group that they are willing to help out whatever means necessary. So I'll just bring up the picture of who this said person looks like. Now, again, like I said, one of you was right on the money. This is what they look like.
Oh.
Now, in Dragon Age Origins, out of character, you guys may know this character from the Dwarven Commoner origin. But for the rest of you, you don't know.
Dwarven Double.
Kind of. But still, mainly Dwarven Commoner. Basically, that's what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But, as you may tell, she has, like, red hair, brown eyes, a marking on her cheek. Which, by the way, Gerard, do you mind making, like, a history check for me? Just so you would know what the markings are meant?
Yeah.
First roll of the session. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, did 10.
Okay, 10. Alright. So, Gerard, you can barely tell about what the markings are because you've only visited Orzammar from time to time, but you can tell that the markings are meant for those who are casteless. But you actually don't know who this person is. You kind of remember, but you just, she looks very unfamiliar.
Okay, so it's sort of just like back of my mind. Wait, have I seen this person before?
Yeah, like if you've seen this person around from time to time. But basically, the history is also knowing about the castless. That's what I'm trying to determine.
Right.
And so, again, from the cliffhanger, she says, "Perhaps I can help."
Kendra turns to her. And you are?
My name is Rica. And I'll just put that down. Rica. So she says, "I'm Rica. I'm the wife of King Iduken."
Well, it's nice to meet you, Your Majesty.
Please, just call me Rica. I don't want any formality.
So, you would know how to help.
And Rica will explain. Well, here's the thing. I know who this Kira person is, and where I could be able to where you can be able to find her. If you would be able to, if I would be able to accompany you on your hunt.
Yeah, is it normal for the king's wife to have come from, like, no offense, but to have come from the castless? Your case.
Yes. It's kind of a formality because I was more or less forced to find someone from a caste to marry if I would be able, so that my family can be able to continue living down here on Orzammar.
The king is quite a high goal to aim for. How did you achieve that?
It's complicated to explain, but my sister had to do something for someone, and I had to find the right person just so that I could be able to have a child for them.
So
Okay,
how can you
well-
help us?
How exactly? Yes. And why are you? No. How can you exactly you help us? Like, wait, like, will you be able to take care of yourself if you come with us?
Well, I I won't be lying. I would be lying if I said that I have no experience in combat. But my sister, Copper, was able to do that, but she's now on the surface.
What aid could you give us?
Well, the aid that I can give you is to give you the patterns of who you're looking for.
So you know this Kira person.
I do. I've seen her walk around the castle from time to time. She always has this stern look, like she's very uncomfortable and not wanting to be there. And Roland will say, "Okay, well, we understood that due to our own investigations. Do you know anything about Kira as well?" She is a former checkmate, if I remember correctly.
Former.
Never. Yeah.
As in they can leave.
They can leave at their own permission.
Checkmates, checkmates, checkmates.
Yeah, Daniel's just going like, why am I sensing a butt coming in? Rica will say, well, here's the problem. She did turn out to be as a pawn, but she did leave before they decided to place one of those marks on her body.
Are you quite certain about that?
Yes, I'm very certain.
Why did she decide to leave?
She's found out that something was not right, probably with one of their leaders.
Well, it looks like that we have even more reason to find Kira.
Roland will go, yeah. Sooner we find her, then we could be able to find out the modus operandi of the checkmates.
Do you have any idea what she meant by not right? What did she suspect was wrong? The leader.
Rica will say, she couldn't tell me. And then Sildar just scratches his head a little bit and goes, well, you care to elaborate because I'm confused. And Rica will just shake her head. Again, I don't know. I tried trying to interrogate, in quotation marks, and find out what she meant, but she couldn't say because she says she was being watched.
Well, that matches up with what we've seen from other checkmates. After the circle, I did kind of meet the queen for a few seconds there.
Queen? Rica says. And Daniel will say, it's a long story.
A very long story.
Yeah.
Anyways, you say you know where we can find Kira?
That I do. I know about her day-to-day routine.
Do you know where she is now?
Currently, she is in the castle doing some kitchen, working on the dining room. Just doing some cleaning. Because it has been past breakfast and they need to prep the dishes and everything before lunch.
And why exactly are you interested in this?
If her
Because I want-
station's tied to the king, I can understand it.
True, but I also want to protect my husband.
Not as well.
Plus my child as well.
I see. Well, let's go see Kira then.
Very well,
Agreed.
but I might say please be discreet. Just pretend that this conversation has never happened, because I don't want Kira to know about our plan.
All right.
I'll not say anything.
All right, and she'll just do this and just say, "All right, follow me." And you guys are being led back into the castle. Now, as Kira, as Rica. I always say Kira for some reason. Me, morning brain. All right. So as you are leading towards the dining room, you see that a lot of the dwarves, with the same markings as her, but they're like in different places on their face. They've been going to and from by taking a lot of the dishes to the main kitchen area, and you see this dwarf who kind of matches some of the descriptions of what the other dwarves down in the Castless district have said.
Hmm.
And Rica will pipe up and say quietly to everyone, "That's her, right there."
Wait, so what are we gonna do?
Maybe we could talk to her in a less public place. Somewhere where we could talk more private.
Would she go with strangers, though? If she jumps to conclusions and we're not exactly blending in anytime soon.
Yes, but what about the king's wife?
She doesn't want to be involved, right?
Yeah.
True.
Rica will pipe up and say, "Perhaps maybe I can set up a meeting with her, and just say that I'll be there in a certain place at a certain time. But instead of expecting me, they'll be expecting you."
That sounds
Alright.
like a good plan to me.
Alright.
Well, that works for me.
Very well then. And Rica will go up to Kira, and she'll actually, since it's far away from here, can you guys make a perception hearing check?
14.
Another 10.
14.
Oh wait, that's 4. Okay, 12.
All right, there we go. Let's see. Rovas and Kendra, you do hear this conversation, and they said that to meet in the Dust District by around early in the evening. As for the rest of them, you're just enjoying the decor around the dining room, because for a place of dwarven nobility, it's really nice.
I want to roll perception on something.
Sure.
Okay, 11 with 2 stunt. I'm more trying to see, does she see any similarities to how Eagle Reach looks inside, to how the Dwarven City here looks?
There is some similarities. I mean, you see like some Avar things around, but it's still majorly dwarven with their own dwarven metals and everything. Just some ancient Avar stuff. Nothing that is piqued your interest or makes you kind of feel like that there's a bit of a controversy with Avar and dwarves.
No, more just Alamari were actually allied to the dwarves, to the point they married into one of the royal families at one point.
You don't see anything that is Alamari related.
Okay.
And once everyone has seen what everything has done, everything has done, Rica will say, "All right, I've been able to establish a meeting at the Dust District early in the evening, and we should be good to go. So, if there are any last minute preparations that you need to make, um, go ahead and do so. But for
Thank
now,
you for your help.
you're welcome. But for now, I should be heading off. I believe that this is around the time where my husband needs me."
All right.
Understood.
Very well.
All right, and with that, she will leave towards wherever she needs to be. Now, for everyone else, you've been escorted back outside of the castle into the Diamond District. And are there going to be any preparations on your side?
Well, I think I'm pretty ready. Like, are we bringing all of our companions?
That depends. If you want to bring all of them, then that's fine.
You know,
Or if you,
maybe we should have some people keep watch from a distance. You know, like, let's not have everyone in the same place, but keeping watch in case this turns out to go bad, and they could help bail us out. Like, we wouldn't all want to be caught in the same place.
True. I'll volunteer for cavalry then. I can send Clever with you, and I can keep watch through his eyes.
Okay.
I have bow and arrow. I sort of naturally hand back anyway.
all right.
So,
You're also one of the best talkers, though.
Sildar kind of goes like, "Yeah, true. I mean, there were a few moments, I believe, if I remember correctly, that Gerard was able to get us out of something."
Fair enough.
And Daniel will say, like, "Should I keep back and watch?"
that may be good. That may be. Yeah, that worked.
All right. And Roland goes, "Okay, so what about the rest of us? Me, Lena, and Sildar?"
Silda, if you wouldn't mind hanging back with me. Even robed, you're still really big. And if we don't want to scare the girl.
We'll take Roland and Lena with us. Like,
pretty harmless looking. No offense.
let's keep the group small enough to not threaten her, but large enough that we can handle ourselves if something goes wrong.
All right, fair enough, Roland says. Do we need to try and switch into clothes, or can we just go in there with our armor and weapons at hand?
I don't think armor weapons is a problem. We've seen a lot of dwarves walking around with them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, sheathed, but
Oh,
on you
obviously,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Obviously, yeah, we'd have our weapon sheathed.
All right, fair enough.
So how are
Lena
you?
will.
So who's going to be with me to talk to Kira?
It sounds like I will.
Okay, so me, Gerard, Lena, Roland, and Lyra. Are you going to join us?
Yeah, we're gonna go up front.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let me
Enough.
just write this down so I can be able to get a good.
So the five of us, and
Okay, for a clairvoyance roll, can I add my creation focus, or is that too far-fetched?
so is Clever like on my shoulders now or something?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where would you want to place Clever?
Seems to have a good rapport, Roland.
All right, so Clever will be on Roland's shoulder, and he just goes, "Good boy."
Aw.
All right, I'll just place in Clever in here too, and Lyra for Team 1 to go and meet up with Kira in Team 2, which is the ones who will stay behind his cavalry, are as follows: Rolas and Sildar and Daniel. Okay. All right.
Also,
So-
on the clairvoyance roll, can I add my creation focus or no?
You can add self-discipline.
Okay, don't have that. All right,
All right. So go ahead and make that willpower.
10.
All right, 10. So you're able to, you feel the tug, and you're able to see clearly, but you cannot hear.
Okay.
All right. And,
So before we go in, I have another question to ask. So
Sure.
which is just for the group. So what's our goal here? Like, are we trying to find out about the checkmates? Are we trying to convince her to not rumors? Are we?
We're trying to stop
to-
the rumors and hopefully get some information about the checkmates. I'm not expecting too much on the checkmate fronts, but our main priority is get the rumors stopped so that King Balin can send support to help rebuild Denerim.
So what? Are we going to try and figure out like why she's spreading them, where she's getting them, who she's spreading it to? Threaten her to tell her to stop? What are we trying to do?
Just in general, that we're trying to get the rumors stopped. So we're going to ask her some questions, see why she's doing it, maybe get her to stop. Because that's the goal. The checkmates are our secondary goal.
Yeah, main priority is stop the rumors. Second priority is to find out if the checkmates are involved with these rumors.
Oh, it's so weird that we keep running into the checkmates.
Roland will just nod and go, yeah, I mean, something's up. I don't know why, but something's up.
Well, this is all speculation on my part, but if the keys choose their masters, and my key chose me and Drawd's key chose him, maybe that brought us to their attention.
So there we go. So you're thinking that the checkmates are after the same thing?
It seems that way.
Right. Well, best not dilly-dally. I mean, we have to get Kira.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Alright. So the distance between the two groups are going to be about, like, a few feet apart, like, just good enough to be at a distance where they can be where they can be seen to the public eye, but the rest will be just in a private area in Dust Town. And so Team 1, which is of course Kendra, Gerard, Lena, Roland, Clever, and Lyra, as everyone is meeting up in the destination that you guys are meant to be there. You do see the dwarf with brown hair and with two different colored eyes. One is a green colored eye, and the other one is a brown colored eye. And she is currently wearing her normal attire, like normal dwarven attire, no armor and all. Just like a normal, like, imagine like something that a maid would wear. And she looks at Team 1, which I'll be referring to, and she says, "You're not Rica. Who are you?"
Sorry, Rica suddenly had something come up. We're here to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, I am so good at persuasion. 13 with 5 enough points.
Alright, that's enough. She'll nod and go, "Alright, what do you want?"
Lately, there has been quite a few rumors going around about the king. Do you know much about them?
Yeah, eyes grow wide on that and goes, oh, that, yeah, that wasn't me. It sounded like it was immediate.
Do you know who it was?
She's kind of stuttering a little bit, and Lena will go, relax. We're not here to harm you. We're just a little concerned about this because King Idukin wants it stopped.
The rumors are causing him quite a bit of trouble.
All right, fine. I did cause one false rumor because I didn't like what the king has done. But then more rumors spread by some other people. I don't know what. But look, I'm not the victim. I'm not the culprit. All right. I only made one false rumor. That's it.
You know where the other rumors are coming from? And can I get like some insight into her, see if she's lying?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to try and determine that too.
All right, go ahead and both of you make cunning, or any of you in the vicinity.
16.
Okay, Kendra, you could tell that that she was lying about the other people, but she was speaking the truth about saying that there was one rumor. She knows who these people are, but you need to try and push her a little bit more in order to find out.
These rumors are causing quite a bit of problem, Kira. The king is quite busy dealing with them, and we currently need the king's help, but he's currently unable to help us because of these rumors.
And if you have any information or anything like that, it could be helpful to us to figure out who is behind the others. That would be very useful to know.
She kind of looks around. I like Team 2, which is robots, of course, to roll stealth.
Okay, that's Dex. 11.
Okay. Right. Oh boy.
They also have.
Even though you're.
They also have
Daniel, who's good at it.
Yeah, Daniel's good at it.
Yeah, let me roll for Daniel real quick.
Three stun points.
You 3 stun points though, but I still need to roll for Sildar. 3d6 plus, and his
3d6 minus 10.
Yeah, about right.
No, more like -2. Oh, 12, same thing.
4 stun points.
Okay. So those rolls that the robots as well as the others have rolled, they're not high enough. So you see that Kira has eyes right towards you. And let me do another roll here real quick. Ooh, okay. She robots, if you can tell from the distance that even though you see through Clever's eyes, she feels like she's panicking.
Oh, this is not going well.
Do I know?
Yeah, can I tell that?
Gerard and Kendra, yeah, it's very obvious she's panicking because she's starting to realize that Team 2 has been spotted.
Spotted by, like, I mean, I guess we don't know that.
By Kira.
So I will say, calm down. Okay, actually, out of character, like, do we realize that she's nervous because she has seen the others? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, she's getting very nervous because she realizes that the others, Team 2, have been spotted and they have been watching her.
Okay, so I will say, calm down. They're with us. They're not here to harm you or anything like that, nor are
They're
we.
kind of nursing some hangover headaches they're having, and they couldn't join us.
Do you mind the both of you making persuasion rolls?
Oh my god.
Remember, it's communication.
8.
12.
And 12.
12's not terrible, but
I mean, she's still. You're able to convince her. I'll just say that. But she's still a little on edge, like a little bit uneasy. Just going, all right. All right. Here's the thing. After I did the first rumor, I was spotted by a giant, a human, and he told me to, and she's talking very quietly right now. He told me to take care of the rest of the rumors. He told me to keep at it because he wants the king. He wants to make sure that the king is being. He wants his downfall. Basically, he wants to get rid of the king for good in order to replace a brand new king that they believe to be more superior than Belen.
I see.
Did he say who the new king he wants is?
Someone by the name of G-Con.
Hmm.
Okay.
And add a character. This is the same G-Con that you have interrogated.
Oh. Kendra's eyes go wide at that, like... I see. Huh.
And she just... Look, I'm just a victim of this circumstance. Just please don't blame me as the culprit.
Do you know where this human is?
I don't know. The only thing I know that he is wearing white armor. That's it. White seal armor.
Well, that must stand out. Actually, do I define?
yeah, human in bright white armor and Orzammar. Well, let me ask this. Can you think of anything that we can do to help out your king and stop these rumors? That should
Please
make
ignore that.
everyone happy, right?
Well, to be honest, I'm still just working for the king. I just don't have anything to explain about. I'm sorry.
So, you don't know how we could stop the rumors.
At around this time, Lena, she taps you on the shoulder, Kendra.
I turn to Lena.
And she says, could it be that this person that Kira is talking about is the White Knight?
Maybe. Out of character, have we heard of the White Knight before?
No, I don't think we have.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
But
It's-
Kendra, if you would like to, go ahead and roll for history, which is cunning.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense since,
Yeah, if there's a
yeah,
white black knight.
No, I mean, since in the backstory, Kendra, Lena, Daniel, and Ethan had dealt with the checkmates before, so that makes sense that Lena might know something about a White Knight. I'll roll cunning. 12.
12? Yeah, your memory's a little fuzzy. You don't know anything about a black knight, of a white knight. You know about the black knight, but you haven't run into the white knight before.
White Knight.
And Lena will just say, I'll explain later.
Yeah, fine.
And Roland
Well-
will explain. We'll just say, okay. Also, mind if I ask you a question? Kira was just still is nervous. Sure. you said something about being a slave in Winter. Is that true? No, it's not, she says. I just made it up.
Can we get an insight to see if she's lying?
Sure.
Like-
Anyone in the vicinity, please go ahead and do that. And it is cunning.
11.
9.
9.
12.
Okay. Lyra, you could tell that she is telling the truth.
Okay.
As for everyone else, you're kind of a little doubtful.
Gotcha.
And
How
Kara
about
will
this?
say, okay. She goes, what?
Let me ask this question. Do you feel like you are still being watched? I mean, besides us.
Kind of. Sorry if I sound a little paranoid, but yeah, I feel like I do. Like, these checkmates are just trying to... I don't know why, but they've been on the hunt. They've been watching me ever since I worked. Ever since I was starting to work with the king.
Hmm.
I see. I don't suppose you can say why you left.
Because I've heard rumors that the markings that the upper hand people are kind of bad. I don't suppose you've ran into any of them.
Couple
No.
of them.
Let's just say we've had a few close calls with them.
Okay, but did you see one start losing their mind and doing something that they shouldn't have? Daniel will just go, yeah, big yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
That's caused by the mark? Or enabled
Yes.
by the mark?
Yes. You probably have heard about this queen, but you could think of it as like the Darkspawn. They have like this hive mind. The queen is like the archdemon. They could be able to manipulate some of the upper people in order to, well, do things that they shouldn't have.
That's very interesting.
Yes, but
That's concerning.
Very concerning.
yes, but I beg of you, do not tell the others of what I told you. Okay?
We won't say a thing.
Good. So, are we done here? Because I would like to go back to work.
Yes, we're done here. You can go.
Thank you
Very
very
well.
much. You have
Thank
been
you.
most helpful.
I hope I did the best I can. And Lena says, you did well. Just, please be careful next time, alright?
Alright.
And Kira will say, I will. And she'll just walk off.